Welcome in then to the latest edition of Extra Time.
Is he back or not?
Frank, I don't know. Frank's internet's been a bit dodgy today. We'll see how it goes.
The background is dodgy too.
Let's ask him the first question, shall we? Haaland goes missing in the big Champions League, Frank, games. Why?
Excuse me, I didn't hear the question. Okay, Alan. Well, you know what? It's mostly because of what Inter offered. That was very hard, and every strikers would have struggled. I mean, it's not only Haaland who struggled in that game. I think I saw Foden also struggling. I saw Grealish struggling. Savinho the first half. Yeah, we know that Haaland doesn't touch many balls during the game. That was even harder today, but it's mostly because Inter did very well defensively.
He has won the competition.
By the way, but Frank's shot froze again.
Did it freeze again?
Yes.
Oh, there we go. Well, that's being a short extra time. Perfect.
No, I'm here.
Look, somebody just pull the
No,
plug.
I'm here still.
Pull the plug.
Because Frank's voice booming from the...
Never known a man that drops off the air so much in tonight's show.
Right.
And he's
Just keeps bouncing back.
Professional.
You would have gone.
oh gone.
You would have gone.
First, I might have came back for a second bite.
No.
After that,
Macca's gone. You're
Macca's not eaten. Macca first bite gone.
gone. That's it. Can we all agree, Ali, that it wasn't a draw because City were off their game, but it was a draw because Inter were on their game? Did Inzaghi outcoach Pep tonight?
Well, Inter make it uncomfortable for Manchester City. They made it uncomfortable in the Champions League final as well.
Yeah.
It wasn't easy for Manchester City, and part of it has to do with the defensive matchups that both Craig and Frank have talked about, and how they neutralize the movement of Erling Haaland, but also the work that they, and in Inter they do this very well, through the midfield. They challenge Manchester City. And once they possess the ball or once they regain possession, they're willing to get on a counter-attack opportunity. They're willing to get forward in transition. So a guy like Denzel Dumfries is a problem for Manchester City because Manchester City is going to commit numbers forward. You lose the ball in a bad area because your possession is not good enough. Now they're going on the counter and probably should have scored a goal. The matchup for Manchester City is uncomfortable against Inter. It just seems to be that everything that they do well, that Inter does well, Manchester City struggles with.
How far do you think Inter can go in the Champions League, Craig?
Oh. You could look up the odds.
Well, if you didn't watch the show, Craig had a hissy fit because Inter went in the top 10 of the odds.
Well, it wasn't so much that, it was who else was in the place.
Okay, but as we mentioned...
Which makes me just wonder where they gather all this.
Well, somebody knows something, don't they?
No, they don't.
They're bookies, of course they do.
Because what do they know?
They know how to make a lot of money.
I tell you what
make a lot of money.
I tell you what they know about this sport, like most.
Right.
Zilch.
Oh, no, it's not.
Absolutely zero.
So, I'm sure it'd be the same odds in Europe as well. It's not just because it's US people who don't know much about it.
You reckon?
Yes, 100%.
Inter?
You think it's a business model. They go, don't worry about getting anyone who knows about soccer. We'll just get these people. They'll be fine. They can have a little guess.
PSG, Atleti.
Yes.
And Borussia Dortmund.
Dortmund were there as well, yes.
I mean, I know I'm not an apologist for Italian football. Couldn't give a stuff. But come on. Come on.
So you think they can go deep, Craig?
So what was that? Yeah.
Can they win it?
Well, I mean, can they win it?
Can they win?
There's probably several teams that could win it.
Right.
I think given how all this draw will unfurl and how the hell knows how that's going to happen, how many games have we got to go?
There's 7 more games within this league.
So this league table, how many is it? Do we actually remember how many's in this damn thing?
Yes, we do, yeah.
How many?
I remember.
It's that size, right?
Yeah, yes, a little bigger.
The league is that size.
Yes,
right?
yeah. And it's going to get cut in half,
Right.
and then we go to the knockout stages.
There we go.
Perfect.
Yeah, but before we get to the knockout stage, there's got to be a playoff.
Okay.
Oh, the teams that have not finished in the top 8. Come on, you got to do your homework then.
Okay, there we are. 36 teams there are.
Yeah.
So it's currently a 36-team league table,
Yes.
but they're all different pots.
No, that was for the draw. Yeah. This is now a league table.
But they're not playing everybody.
No, they're not playing.
That's what I'm saying. I know it's not pots.
It all depends on points then at the end.
And the top 8, the top 8 advance automatically, and then the others have to play.
So the answer to the question is, given a favourable outcome of how it's all going to pan out.
Yes.
They could be a headache for quite a few teams, so they could win it.
Okay, good.
I don't think they will.
Right, so don't bother betting on them.
But no, put your money on Dortmund.
There you go.
At 25-1. If you want to waste it, Dortmund and Atleti. And PSG.
Ali, is Gittins the next young English star developed by Dortmund? How highly do you rate him? Scored twice today, of course. How old is he?
Not quite sure, Dan.
Okay, young.
Let's say young. But
Okay.
There are a lot of things
You could
about
give me
his...
any age there, by the way.
Well, I know, but I don't want to lie
look
to
it
you.
up.
I don't want to lie to the people.
Smarty pants.
Now, just for accuracy, he has dropped the Bino part.
Okay,
So
right.
it's just Jamie Gittins.
Okay, we won't get into that.
Just saying. I don't know why that happened, Dan. If you want to ask Derek, he may tell you. All I will tell you is that
No, thank you.
he may tell you in German. All I would say is that here's a player that individually in 1v1 situations seems to have a lot of success. Very quick, likes to cut to the inside. We saw that in today's goals. He can be explosive, but he can also be inconsistent, which also I think plays a part in the fact that when he plays for Dortmund, seems to do well, but doesn't always stick.
Okay.
Doesn't always start for Borussia Dortmund. I think that paints you a very clear picture as to what kind of player we're dealing with. He needs to find maturity and consistency.
Did you find out how old he is? We're going to look it up.
Oh.
Camera cut to me and I thought...
Oh, wow, FaceTime.
Wow.
I thought I'm
Professional.
It's not wasted. Let's yes.
Hello,
Yes,
everyone.
there he
Look
is.
at that.
There he is.
I was caught.
Look at smile.
Well,
He's 20.
don't look at me, I don't care.
Well, I'm just telling you.
Where are we in excitement levels and compared to where we were last year, match day 1, Champions League?
Oh, I'm sure you're probably moaning after match day 1 last year. Let's be honest. Let's not pretend that everything was all sweet and perfect there.
What did the odd makers say?
Frank, can Barcelona win the
he's not
Champions
back.
League?
There's no Frank.
Oh, it's completely gone.
There's no voice from the dark.
I'm going to wait.
If you even say Frank again,
Well, I didn't know he'd gone.
I'm leaving.
Craig, can Barcelona win the Champions League? Well, it depends. 30. Surely.
I'll be honest with you. I just want to sit with my feet up, have a cup of tea, wait and see who gets knocked out and who's through. All these games are just... I think it's just going to be a gigantic damp squib again.
That is something to look forward to, everyone. Good.
And they're even stealing the thunder now on Thursday nights of the Europa League teams and whatever.
No, it's just a one-off tomorrow. Everything will go back to Tuesday and Wednesday, I believe, in the next few rounds.
What's wrong with
Do you know this for certain, or you're just making
Somebody
this up?
told me something about that a few weeks ago.
Doesn't sound a whole lot of commitment behind your knowledge of this.
For anything. Can Barcelona win the Champions League? Ali. Perfect so far.
Yeah, they're going to be tested with the absence of Dani Olmo, who was injured. And eventually, I think the depth of this squad is also going to be tested. I think Barcelona will do well in winning La Liga. I don't quite see them doing both. And you go step by step. First, you take care of your domestic title. And if they do that, it would have been a great season for Barcelona.
Okay.
Certainly unexpected.
Right. I'm hearing that the bookies have changed the odds on Inter after today's result against Barcelona to go all the way in the against Manchester City in the Champions League. Here are the updated odds. Do they make the top? I assume they make the top 10. Or this is a complete waste of time. Let's take a look.
Here we go. Yes!
I'm not even looking at that graphic.
Why not? It's updated now.
They've jumped.
They jumped.
They made a big jump.
Look, guess the teams you're getting angry at. Dortmund have been dumped out.
Yes.
Wow.
Even though they won.
It gets taken.
So it's taken a goalless draw
Yes.
at the Etihad,
Yeah. Yes.
match day 1,
Yes.
for them to insert Inter in.
There
And
we
your
go.
complaints.
And
your
I
complaints
rest
as well.
my case,
There we
what
go.
I said on the live show
Right.
about that fact that they were not in it.
Okay, which
I
club?
rest my case.
Which club do you think has the best chance to advance the furthest in the Champions League? Celtic, Aston Villa, or Monaco?
Well, tell me the 24 teams they're playing. I don't have it in front of me. I just, it's like,
Okay.
I don't know.
Right.
Aston Villa.
Aston Villa.
They're the strongest. Aston Villa, by the very fact they're playing in the Premier League and they've spent a barrel load more money than Celtic, certainly, and I would imagine Monaco
Yep.
have to be in a stronger position.
There we go. Do you want to add anything?
Sure, Aston Villa.
There we are. Perfect. Final question.
All right.
Dan, did you practice your Spanish with Sid and Ali? Te
Alex.
Oh, Alex. Sorry, yes, Alex. Te divertiste en Madrid.
Oh, my goodness.
Ask Ali for the translation. Well, that means, did you have fun in Madrid?
Yes.
Yes, I did have fun in Madrid.
And
Thank you
the
very
way
much.
that you read it was so perfect.
Well, yes, I get nervous.
Yeah, well, I know.
Because Craig's looking at me and he's going to shout.
Yeah,
Say,
not,
5
Spanish
years.
is not quite flowing.
Hey, it flowed in Madrid.
Oh, I'm
It
sure
was
it
good. The kids were well impressed.
You get inspired while you're in Madrid?
Very much so.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. You'd have been proud, Ali.
Yeah, did you have a good time?
Very good. Yeah, it was fantastic.
I would imagine when you're like in Madrid or you're anywhere in Spain and you speak Spanish.
Yes.
I would imagine it's the kind of Spanish where the locals just laugh at you.
No, everyone.
Not even behind your back, just laugh.
Everyone embraces
Just laugh
me.
openly in
They're
your
like,
face,
"Oh,
going,
what a lovely.
"What is this idiot talking about?" A bit like the show, really, today, you know, but in English.
Everywhere I
in
go.
English.
Everywhere I go, that is it.
It's good to be back, though.
Oh, great to be back.
Champions League's
I
fantastic.
just wonder how this new format's going to play out.
I love the.
So you have the top 8.
To be fair,
And then the second 8 will play in a playoff.
we took the pep talk well before the show started.
Right.
Not too negative.
No, I don't think. I think it was fine. That is it.
As if we ever listen.
That brings us to the end of today's show. Unfortunately, Craig is not here with us tomorrow. He will be playing golf. However, we will.
I might go and do a podcast or.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
The Burley podcast.
Just go and, be busy like some of these other Muppets out there.
Okay.